Hey guys, what's up? This week on the Mix of Six, we are doing Experience Week. And literally, I saw One Direction like 5 seconds ago. And so I'm going to be telling you guys about my meeting, 5 6 this summer, and One Direction experience. And I'll make another video. Like, so many things happen, and I tried making this video like 4 different times, and each time it came out to be like 25 minutes. And I need to keep the video under 10 minutes. Okay, so we went to Charlotte for the One Direction concert. Me and my friend and her mom, and then her mom's really cool best friend that is a nanny, and she's like awesome and was like determined to like go out at 2 in the morning and help us meet One Direction. It was great. But anyways, so we got there Friday night. We found out the boys' hotel, and it ended up being the Ritz, which is like the most expensive hotel ever. It was $500 a night at the least. Okay, so we got there, we checked in our hotel at like 11 at night, we went out to the Ritz, which was like 16 minutes away, exactly, says Google Maps, and we got to the Ritz, we were waiting outside, and a lot of the fans had to move to the other side of the street, because, you know, there's a lot of fans, but by the time we got there, everyone had left, because nothing's really going to happen, and it was only the first night, and One Direction was staying in Charlotte for 4 days, I think, 3, I don't know how to count, but, So we waited there, and there was, I guess supposedly, One Direction was staying on the 16th floor because of this girl. She said she went into the hotel earlier on that day before like anyone like knew about One Direction staying there. But she rode the elevator and she got off at the 16th floor, and they made her turn around, get back on, and go down because no one was allowed there because they were like blocking it off with like stuff. So yeah. But anyways, so there was like a guy who kept coming up to his window on the 16th floor, and it kind of looked like Harry. We couldn't really tell. It looked like his hair was in a bun. I don't know. But later on, right before we left, Perry came up to the window, and it was Perry. You could tell because it was only like on the 1st or 2nd floor, so you could like clearly see her face. And she went up to the window, and so gracefully, she like waved goodbye and went like this, and then like peace sighed, and then closed curtains, and it was literally the most beautiful thing I have ever seen in my life. Perry's so pretty. But yeah, Perry was there, and apparently Eleanor was there the night before. She was with them in New Orleans, so I was like, she's probably still there, but we didn't see her. But Lottie was there also, which was crazy. Nothing ever happens in North Carolina, and it means so much to me that like everyone was there. Oh, Andy, Liam's friend, Andy was there. Andy Samuels, he was there, and I was freaking out. Literally, like people saw him walking around and stuff. And yeah, people got a picture with Lou and Lottie walking around. I'm so jealous. But anyways, so the next day, 5 6 Summer was doing a what's the thing called? A private acoustic session at a radio station. And so me and my friend, we got the radio station. We went to it. It ended up being the wrong radio station. It was 95.1, but we went to 96.1. We were freaking out. And so we went to 95.1, literally in the middle of downtown Charlotte. We got out in the middle of our car in the busy streets of Charlotte, ran across, and stood with the trillions of other girls waiting outside. There's only like 100. Like, it seems like a lot, but if you looked at the crowd, it wasn't that much. Here's a picture. And as you can see, I was standing like in the little thingy, and there's the cars, and there was like a door and everything, and it kept opening and stuff, and managers would come out, and then each time everyone would be like, oh, and then finally they came out, and everyone was like, oh my gosh. And so I was like deuces and ran to where like in the picture was the barricade thing. And so I went back there with my friend, and I don't know how she did it, but she got up to the front within like 5 seconds, got a picture with Ashton, but right before she got a picture with Ashton, pulled me across like 80 trillion people and pulled me next to her, and I was like smiling, and I didn't even know Ashton was taking a picture, let alone like with her. And so it ended up being a selfie of me, my friend, and Ashton. And actually, paparazzi, they were on like this like elevated thing, or not, I don't know. I think it was paparazzi because look at this picture. Someone took a picture of, and then here's our selfie. But anyways, so it was a really good time, and I was crying. But Luke was coming, and Luke is my favorite, and he was with the girl next to me, and I was like, all right, I'm about to get the selfie with him. And this girl that got a selfie with him moved out of my way, and she said, here, you can stand there, so I could get a selfie with him. And I was at the front of the barricade thing, and he was with the girl next to me. He finished her selfie. And then that girl came back that let me take her spot because she already got a selfie with him, pushed me out of the way, and got another selfie with him. And I was like, girl! And I have never been so mad in my life. Literally, I was about to go down and start punching and screaming. Not really. Everyone was actually really calm and really quiet, and it was very nice. But oh my gosh, 5 stars. They are literally the sweetest things ever. They were so sweet to everyone, and oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Like my friend, she got a selfie with all but Callum, which is fine. Melissa, if you're watching this, it was fine. You got a selfie with 3 of them, and that is amazing. And I'm just so overwhelmed. Oh my gosh, but it was literally the best. Oh yeah, here's a picture of Luke literally right in front of me, and then also here's a picture of Ashton. Like there's no zoom. They were literally right there, and I touched his shirt. I like was scared that he would feel it because that's creepy, but I like touched like a fiber of his shirt, and it was wonderful, and he smelled very nice. But anyway, so after that, we ended up going to their hotel, and we only stayed there for like 3 minutes. But actually, it was the rumored 5-star hotel, and it ended up not being their hotel because later on we found out why. And so we left. We got ready for the concert, went to the concert, and then after the concert, it literally took us like 20 hours to get out of the parking lot. And then it was literally 2 in the morning. We were driving around. We were on our way to the 5-star hotel, and we were like, you know what? Never mind, JK, let's go to the Ritz. So we went to the Ritz so we could get glimpses of One Direction because it was rumored, or it wasn't rumored, it was confirmed. Harry, Louis, Niall, and Liam all left and went out, and then Zayn and Perry were actually, their car got mobbed as they were pulling out of the Ritz, and apparently they were like making out in the back, and people mobbed the car, which I feel bad about, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We got to the hotel. It was like 2:30 in the morning. It ended up being 3 in the morning because we left at like 4. We had to like pay for parking and everything, which sucked. They had a parking garage like across the street. So we came out, and the Ritz is like literally it's in the middle of downtown Charlotte. So there's like busy city streets and everything. And it was 3 in the morning. It was freaking me out. There was drug deals going on and drunk young people walking up and down the streets laughing. And then there was an old man going, "Oh my gosh, Harry Styles!" but like joking and stuff. And it was just really annoying. But so here's a picture of like the little hotel entrance thingy. I don't know. So there's a parking garage next to the hotel, and then there's an underground parking garage that like the car goes down into and around. Like celebrities stay down there and stuff. And so we were all lined up on either side of like the road entrance thing to go into that down parking lot garage thing. And apparently there was an exit in the back. And we were there for like a little while, and then these girls just started screaming and running. So me and my friend, we were like, deuces, we're following them. And so we followed them. I mean, I was running down the streets of Charlotte at 3 in the morning, running past drug deals and drunk people and all this stuff, and like people playing like music in the streets. It was so much fun. But I felt like family because all of us fans were running together. And anyway, so we followed them, and my camera just turned off, and I don't know what got recorded and what didn't. But anyways, so this is how we knew fast, because the summer I was staying at the hotel, because someone was like 5 sauce came back in a car like literally 5 minutes before me and my friend got there. We were like, oh my gosh, what? But so anyways, I have never run so fast in my life before. We ran all the way down the streets of Charlotte around like 20 trillion blocks. Really, it was just like one. I don't get the whole like walk down a block. I don't really know what a block is because I don't live in the city, so I don't know these things. So we ran what I'm assuming a block is. We went to the front of the hotel, and we were waiting outside, and we were all there lined up with the other girls, and like there was like 30 girls, which sounds like a lot, but if you actually like looked, it wasn't a lot. Like, I'm surprised. Like, the first night they were there was a lot of people. And apparently on Sunday, there was a lot of people because we had 2 shows in Charlotte. But, so anyways, literally 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes after we ran as fast as we could back to the entrance with my friend and that one other girl that was like, why are we waiting back here if they're all coming back and we should be at the entrance? Just us. They're like, everyone was still waiting in the back for whatever. To the front, literally not even 5 minutes later, a black Escalade comes pulling in and we're all like, oh my gosh, and it ended up being Harry Styles, and I was literally right there, and I was like closest because there was like security guards and like the manager of the hotel and police and stuff like all lined up and stuff, and I was closest to them, and they were like closest to the like the part that like went down in, and there was like a bunch of crowd, like all the girls were bunched up and like there were like rows of girls. But I was literally at the end by myself, closest to like and I don't know how to explain it. But here's a picture. I didn't get Harry's car in it because I was freaking out. And like you can see the headlights shining on the girls' faces. But anyways, so his car comes and his face is like right there. He's in the back seat and his window is the one facing mine. Like, and he rolled. His window's the one facing my face. His window rolls down as the car's going, and he pops his head out, and it's like, hi. And I literally, oh my gosh, everyone was really calm, which was surprising, but I was freaking out, like, on the inside. On the outside, I was like, but on the inside, I was like, and it was so beautiful, and oh my gosh, I just saw Harry Styles in the flesh. I don't know what I was feeling. I was feeling some type of way, and he is literally so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And he had his hair in a bun and it was great. Oh my gosh. But anyways, like an hour later, we were waiting and we're like, oh, and this other black Escalade starts coming in, you know, and it ended up being Niall, and I didn't even know. I couldn't even see because it was so dark. And but apparently Niall was like up on the window with his hands like this, and he was like, hey, hi, because apparently he was in the way back, so it wasn't the windows that like rolled down, but he was like in the back, and he was like, okay guys, oh my gosh, and I was like, that's so sweet. Right after that, my friend's mom, she was like, okay, we're gonna leave in like 10 minutes because it was literally like 4 in the morning, and we're like, okay. And 10 minutes went by and we're like, oh no, like nothing happened. We were leaving and we were crossing the street, like literally like we were already like, it's the city streets of Charlotte, like everything's open and everything. And so here's like the crowd of girls. We walked up just a little bit, across the street, and there's like another like turn, like another road intersection type thing. And so a black Escalade was coming like down the road as I was walking across the street, and it literally had to slow down for me because I was going like walking across the street, and my friend's mom was like, hey look, another black car, and I was like, LOL, wash up you Liam. Literally, I said that as the car was stopping and I was in front of it running across the street, and I was like, watch it be Liam, LOL. And I turned around, I got on the sidewalk thing, and I turned around and there's these guys in it, and they were all like laughing and stuff, and I was like, I just started waving. I was like, well, dude, what if it was Liam? And I just started waving and stuff because it could have been Liam, and I didn't really care who was in there, so I just started waving, and freaking Liam Payne was in there. He was literally the window closest to me and my friend. My friend was waving back to him, and he was waving back and forth. Sorry, I keep thinking someone's gonna walk in my house. That's scary. But he was waving back and forth, and the car like was stopped because they had to turn into the hotel and cars were coming, so they were stopped there. Literally, here's a picture, and that first little lane thing, his car was right there. Like, as you can see, the car is kind of back a little bit where the crowd of girls is, but that car was stopped right there next to me. And there's a guy. Oh my gosh, Andy was in there with him. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting this now. I completely forgot. Okay, I forgot Andy was like with him. Like, I knew he was with him, but I forgot. And oh my gosh, this guy in the, oh my gosh, oh, I saw Andy. Oh my gosh, this is so great. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, so Liam, we were just standing there back and forth, and like it was literally only me, my friend, on the whole street of people. No, wait, what? Of no people. It was just us. So it's not like we like blended into the crowd and it was just a bunch of girls standing there. Literally, we were the only ones, and he engaged with his eyes. He saw us with his own eyes, and it was just us. It was such such a nice time. But then like no one else knew it was Liam, and then the car pulled into the thing, and I was like, and then the girl started screaming. But it was literally the best weekend of my life. Oh my gosh, give a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below just if you love One Direction or Five Sauce or something, then we can cry together. And oh my gosh, and follow my main channel. I will see you guys another time next week. I'll see you guys next Thursday. See ya.